Alright, round two, we've got the choice again. We'll play first. And, yeah, keep this. Pretty nice hand. Got all of our mana sources, too. Color sources, rather. Alright, opponent mulls to 6. We're, of course, keeping... Find a red source. Nice. Now we've got a turn progression on our hands here. Black Cat's pretty good. Charging Rhino. Not too bad either. Guess I don't need to play the white source yet, but I haven't seen much land destruction in this format, so I'll play it anyway. Play a Sentinel, and we'll pass. Carrying Crow. Not too bad. Well, I guess I'm in charging Rhino territory now. I'm thinking my line is actually play the Primodox here. He's going to get to attack with the Crow, but next turn I bounce the Torch Fiend, I play the Rhino. But then I get to swing. Otherwise I just go into hibernation mode, but until next turn and play the Rhino. Maybe I don't need to play the Primodox until I get value, but I don't know. The Primodox is pretty good. I think the issue is if I attack next turn after bouncing the Torch Fiend, I have to possibly discard the Torch Fiend, but is that a big deal? I don't know. I don't think so. Could also just bounce the Sentinel. But he gets to fly, which is pretty good. Yeah, I likely bounce the Torch Fiend. I'll play the Primodox. I don't know if it's right or not. He's going to get to attack me with a Crow, so I'll have to take 2. I'm going to bounce a Torch Fiend, play a Charging Rhino next turn, swing for 4. Lose either a Bolt or a Torch Fiend. Or whatever I draw, I guess. Could play a Typhoid Rats, in which case maybe I just bounce my Primodox. Or even a Venom Sliver or something like that. Alright, so we did have the Typhoid Rats. Feels a little bit more... Ooh, Zathered Slyblade's really good. It's a bit more challenging. Alright. I think I bounced the Primodox. Unless I just want to trade it right now for a Typhoid Rats. Guess I could. 2 cards left in his hand. I'm gonna bounce the Torch Fiend, draw. Let's play the Rhino. Attack with the Primodox, and then pass. And the reason that I did that is, I guess, just in case Black Cat randomly did that, but, I mean, yeah. I'm okay with this. Not thrilled about it, but I think this is okay. Could actually hit a mountain too, so. Keeps my Primodox around, which I certainly don't mind. Alright, it actually hit a card then. I don't mind it hitting. He already knew about that one, and now we'll have Blastfire Bolt available to us, which is kind of nice. Maybe he leaves the mana open for Slyblade too, and that way I can attack into it and kill it when he activates it. So is that Flesh to Dust mana? Huh. Interesting. Alright. I might just bolt those rats. So now I'm expecting a Flesh to Dust. No Flesh to Dust. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so now he's leaving the Slyblade back. Wisely, I might add. Oh, it's convoking. Interesting. Well, let's have Primodox bounce. Guess I'd rather lose. Well, Primodox. I could bounce the Primodox, play Totem, but then I'm tapped out. I can play the Sentinel, play the Totem, pump the Rhino. I can bounce the Rhino, play the Totem, play the Sentinel, play the Totem, bounce the Primodox, attack for 5. He'll see the synergy capabilities I've got. I'd rather trade the Primodox for the Siege Worm. I think at this point, because the race is so close, let's just bounce the... it's tough. Let's bounce the Primodox. I kind of want him to trade here pretty bad, actually. So we'll drop our Sentinel. Could drop the Primodox as well. I guess I could have done Primodox Totem, but let's just Totem, pump the Rhino, get in for 5. And I think I'm okay with this trade. Could have a Gather Courage, I guess. This last card. So we're in an okay spot here. Take it. Follow-up play, Shaman Spring. All right. And a Necrogen Scudder. All right, well, that's pretty good. Frenzied Goblin. So if I get in with Gargoyle Sentinel, he has no cards in hand. He could crack back with everything. I could block a Shaman, and I'd only take 7. So then I could drop my Primodox and Frenzied Goblin post-combat. Is that right? No, I guess I can't. If I activate Sentinel... Wait. 7 mana, 4 5s. Nope. I'm 1 short. I am 1 short of the gold. He can keep getting in with the Zathrid Slyblade. That's going to be an issue. I do think I have to get in with Sentinel here. But do I even have any sort of pump effect? I do have a Johnny. I do have Inferno Fist, which I don't think is... Oh, I guess it would be lethal, yeah. If I drew it next turn and he was going all out on his attacks. Let's... Guess let's activate the Sentinel. Or would he just trade it for his Scudder? Is that what the issue is? I bet it is. Alright, let's just play a Primodox then. Because, yeah, I guess if he trades, that is an issue. Him trading the Scudder for my Sentinel still puts me in a little bit behind spot, unfortunately. Can't really attack here comfortably either. Alright, guess we just pass. So I think we're going to take 5 and just block the Crow. Oh, well, that didn't work out well. It's a nice draw. Let's see here. Hot Soup to get by defenders. No, we were on the defensive the whole time, so that doesn't make sense. Lavax, no. Don't really need that. Don't really need these. Probably don't need that. No, I don't think we have much of a sideboard, so let's just try it out again. Alright, we'll play first. See if we can't make this work. Yeah, this hand's fine. A little bit awkward with the Steadfast, but that's alright. I think it's just if we draw a land, we're in Living Totem territory, which makes his hand a lot more attractive. And the crowd's favor. Frenzied Goblin is a nice way to get by the old Typhoid Rats, too. Alright, opponent mauls to 6. He mauled to 6 last game, too, and still beat us. That's a little bit disconcerting. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Missed the land drop, so just going to go ahead and chill. All right. That's going to be an issue. It's unfortunate. Take 3. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, so I guess we discard a carnivorous moss beast. And then we pass. Curse Spirit. Take 3. Still not out of this, honestly, if we can just draw land. No such thing as lands in this deck. I think we're gonna pretty rapidly lose here, I guess, if we don't get a land. I don't even know what's to discard fodder at this point. I guess Sage. Very late, fortunately. I guess we play the Sentinel to block the Spirit, and then we're going to Crowd's Favor our Sentinel to preserve it, and ideally be able to block the Necrogen Scudder the following turn, but we are tremendously behind. Kind of wish I had that Reclamation Sage. I'm going to play Verdenhaven. That's not going to save me. Make this flying block. Still die to attackers. Yeah, that's going to be it. He has Covenant of Blood in his hand too. Yeah. Alright. Well, not much I can do about that, huh? Alright, I'll see you in the finals.